Sten, as the business consultant digital with Macaw, you must have the hardest job in our portfolio, because talking about digital marketing is easy, but executing it, that's the hard part.
Yeah.
So if you look at the Sitecore portfolio, where do you want to focus on?
Yeah, what I really want to focus on is first Sitecore XP.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about getting agile, getting a fit landscape for your websites, for your platforms, for everything you do online.
Yeah.
And one of the biggest opportunities that you've got with Sitecore XP is the flexibility about creating new campaigns, creating new content, creating new websites.
Yeah.
Next to this, of course, you've got the huge opportunity to gather information about what your customers are doing, where they are looking for.
Yeah.
And by combining this, you've got the opportunity to become a thought leader.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is where you combine like the customer experience with thought leadership and bringing that into revenue, because there's also commerce, so you get full cycle of the marketing portfolio.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's a very important part as well in front of this.
Yes.
And that's based on all the insights that you gather,
is
creating the right information for your audiences.
Yeah. So that's about data.
That's about data and about content.
Yeah, bringing those together.
Yeah, because you've got like 20 different websites, you've got 20 different brands. You need to know, why are people going for that brand? Why are people searching for that information?
Yeah.
And if you gather that insight based on all the data that you got, then you need to be able to execute the content creation.
Yeah. Because this is where the hard part is, right? Execution, execution, execution. We've been talking about digital marketing for ages.
Yeah.
And we see people struggle with it. And this is the hard part.
Yeah, people mostly struggle with the execution about the creation of content, images, and the website.
Yeah.
But if you've got Sitecore XP, so you've got your website, the platforms, that's all managed.
Yeah.
Next step is, how can I really improve the execution efficiency of my content?
Yeah.
And that's where Content Hub comes into play.
But make it really tangible. Looking back at next year, what kind of case pops up with you talking about these things? Where did we do this? Where did you see this come together?
I think Smith's Cargo Boo is a really good one. Mm-hmm. Mainly because of we first started with the brand. Yeah. We did a rebranding, we created a new website, new platform on Sitecore XP, and really created a pillar about thought leadership. You need to create the right information about your products, about your brand, about your services to drive revenue in that. Because people will find you, and people will convert because you create relevant content for all these different audiences.
Yeah, so it's about thought leadership, being relevant. It's about customer experience. How do you get this information in and then convert it into action, into revenue?
Yeah, but a really good example of this as well is, for example, for Smith's Cargo Boo, they build trailers. Yeah. But they also build trailers which are cooled. Yeah. So if you think about the current situation with all the vaccines in Europe, then you can, for example, see that they needed to create new content about how they can transport vaccines within trailers, about -70 degrees.
This is relevant.
This is relevant, but to be able to do this at first, because that's really important, you need to be the first one to do this, you need to have the content creation for this in place. Yeah.
So it's not just about execution, it's also about speed of execution.
Yeah, exactly. So it's about gathering the right information. You see people searching for this, because you probably see an increase in people landing on cool trailers. Yeah. Then you see, hey, this is an insight. On the other hand, the topic of COVID is all around the world. Then within 1 or 2 days, you need to be able to create a relevant piece of content about trailers, which can transport these vaccines. And this in the end will boost your brand, but also convert into more sales. Yeah,
and this is why you see boards now stepping in and investing in this digital marketing area. It's become mission critical to get out there and reach your clients.
Yeah, and more it's about efficiency. How can I speed things up? Because the world is changing in a pace, that's unbelievable.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you. So we created Content Hub in a day. It's really about experiencing the Content Hub yourself. It's about clicking around, feeling the technology, and see how Content Hub can help your organization. Tired of all those demos, show and tell sessions, and really want to know more and experience the Content Hub? Visit our website, visit our booth, or contact me.